Morning, we ask, where's the money? As we look for ways to help you save. And this year, holiday shoppers could be in for more sticker shock, even as some of those tariffs are rolled back. Economists say many prices already have additional costs baked in. And for anyone ordering gifts from overseas, surprise delivery fees may be waiting for you at the door. So this morning, Virginia Tech's David Bieri joins us with what's actually getting more expensive, what just got cheaper, and the smart moves you can make right now to avoid getting Scrooged this season. David, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Terry. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about this. We're already seeing some of those holiday prices just creep up. So what's behind that, and what can shoppers do to stay ahead of it?
It's the horrible T word that ends in arifs, and it's already baked in. Unfortunately, your viewers will be not surprised by learning that they already know everything that they can do, which is be prepared, shop early, and cast your net extremely wide, because we're seeing extraordinary fluctuations in prices that can range for the same electronics goods as far as 20 to 30%. So it'll pay off for you to have a bit of a strategy, and not to do anything is also a strategy, or radically change course. Don't feel yourself locked in and switch out of it by going completely domestic and surprising your family with something that's non-electronic, perhaps a board game made in the USA.
A board game, I love that idea. Keep it in the family. Make more conversation instead of necessarily a TV or something like that. Would you suggest people just really shop around as the main thing they should do this season? Just take their time and make sure they're doing their due diligence to see, because of that wide price fluctuation you saw there?
Absolutely, very much so, and that ties in with, of course, checking on hidden fees, the de minimis exemption, so that packages with a value up to $800 would be exempt. It's no longer in place, and you've hinted at this in your introductory remarks, that we don't want to be stuck with having to pay the delivery guy at the door an additional 80 to $200. So make sure that your goods are being shipped from a destination in America, because otherwise you're going to be treated like any other importer. And because of the reality that the majority of electronic goods are manufactured in China or Southeast Asia, where tariffs can be as much as 145%, those prices are already in. Watch out for good deals this this Black Friday rather. And make sure that maybe cast your eye to places like Costco or Sam's Club, where big bulk buying might afford you a few additional savings. But overall, I have full confidence in the ingenuity of American households to even stomach this. This is, in some ways, this price sticker shock, but it surely will not spoil the upcoming holiday season.
Yeah, you know, Americans, we will still spend on those gifts this holiday season. There is some good news, though, David. So we've also heard a few of those everyday grocery items, they may actually be getting cheaper. So what should shoppers there know? Because, you know, a lot of people shopping for those holiday meals as well. And how quickly might we see those savings?
We might see them rather quickly, because the inventories on those goods are notoriously low. And so this is a reaction to, I would say, political pressure across the country by the Trump administration to roll back some of the tariffs on foodstuffs, including, most importantly, certainly people like myself, coffee, very important, and beef. We've all been hit with relatively high beef prices, not related to tariffs, but any price relief on imported beef, particularly from Brazil, will be most welcome. So if you see good deals, and there will be likely some good deals in the days and weeks coming up to the holidays, stock up, because that stuff is still shelf stable in some ways. You can stock up on coffee, you can stock up on beef.
So with all of these different changes happening, some of those prices going down, a lot of the prices for gifts going up, what are some simple rules you would recommend for getting the best deals this season? Because, you know, as you know, shoppers go out, they could get easily overwhelmed. So what would you suggest? I know you said come up with a strategy. What would you suggest for that?
Do it early and have a plan for comparisons, or even allow yourself a little fun. in terms of having, economists in our textbooks, we talk about that people should have a discretionary budget and even a speculative budget, so that maybe you allow yourself a portion of your Christmas budget where you say, I'm not price sensitive at all. I just go for what gives me the largest amount of pleasure, or those that will receive the gifts. And then for the other stuff where you can plan, you shop for deals, and you maybe pay a little more attention to things, and identify chains like Aldi where prices, if they're within reach, where an additional longer drive might actually be worth it for stocking up. So having a multi-layered strategy really is the way to go. But again, this is nothing that your viewers aren't doing already. So perhaps if this well-fed college professor gives them some reassurance that they're already on the right track, it'll make for a better conversation at the dinner table.
Yeah, great advice there. I do hope my husband listens to that part at the beginning there where you said maybe pick a gift that you don't really think about the budget. All right, David Bieri, thank you so much for joining us, Associate Professor at Virginia Tech. Lots of great information for you right there as you head
Thanks
out
for having me.
for that holiday shopping this year.